In this video we will discuss about the basics of using tuple in Python and its features. Before going to tuple, we should know about sequential data type, as tuple is a part of sequential data. A sequential data types contain multiple pieces of data, each of which is numbered, or are indexed. Each piece of data inside a sequence which is separated by a comma and is called an element of the sequence. Tuple are ordered and it maintains the order of insertion of the elements inside a list. We cannot change the order of the elements once the tuple is created. Tuples are immutable, so we cannot change the elements inside a tuple. As tuple are indexed, so it can contain duplicate elements. The advantage with tuple is that it is not limited to storing data of similar type. Tuple can store distinct types of data such as strings, characters, numbers, etc. The sequence of tuple elements starts from index 0. We can access tuple either using forward indexing or backward indexing, as it was for strings and lists. Forward indexing starts from 0 and backward indexing starts from -1. The elements of the list are enclosed in parenthesis. We use comma to separate each elements present in the tuple. A tuple can be created by using empty parenthesis. When we create a tuple, we should ensure that it has at least 2 elements in it. If a tuple has just one element, then it is considered as a string instead of a tuple. Let's discuss the basic of tuples using a program. A tuple named tuple string is initialized with 4 values or elements in parenthesis as A, B, C, and D, all separated, using comma. Print statement is added to print all the tuple values. Once executed, we can see that all the tuple values has been printed. Similarly, we can create tuple which includes only numbers, or which includes only Boolean values, or a tuple which has a combination of all types of data types. A tuple is not restricted to just one type of data type. Adding print statements for all the 3 tuples. When executed, we can see that it has printed all the tuples. We can also get to know if it's actually a tuple or something else by using the type method. Adding type method for the tuple sting and tuple common and executing the program again. The output shows that both the tuple are actually a tuple and not other types like lists or sets. Adding duplicate elements inside the tuple as D and A. This is to check if the tuple contains duplicate elements or not. Executing the program again. We can see that the new duplicate elements D and A are present as part of the tuple, so a tuple can contain duplicates. Similar to get the length of the tuple, we can use the len function as len with the tuple name in parenthesis. Once executed, we can see that it has printed the length of tuple named tuple string as 6, as it contains 6 elements, including the duplicate characters D and A. Finally, a tuple should have at least 2 elements in it, else it is considered as a string. Adding a new tuple named tuple string 1 with a single character as A. Adding print statement to print the type of the new tuple string 1. When executed, we can see that the type is coming as string instead of tuple. Adding one more element as b in the tuple. Executing the program again. This time we can see that the type is coming as tuple and not strings.